Welcome. Hi, how you doing? This is my third time streaming. It's through Fangamer. Yeah, that's what we're doing today. How you doing, Qplex64? Welcome. We have just gotten started. I think my eraser needs to be, yeah, there you go. Actually, I kind of like the eraser being harsh, because then it keeps the edges clean. We're just gonna have fun today, and we're gonna draw some Undertale. How you doing? My name is Cracker. I don't know why your name is Cracker. Welcome back. Yeah, enter the giveaway. We're giving a blaster pin. The story behind my name is long. We got time. Do you want to talk about it? Lolinator 101. Thank you for joining the giveaway. Maybe another time? Alright. You teasing me. You teasing me. Be that way. Fine. Keep your secrets. Yeah, this is actually, Alex, this is actually a mix of Nina's new mix. So I still don't have a mix to call my own, but we're getting there. Unfortunately, I didn't give Dylan enough time to prepare something, or Banshee Beat enough time to prepare something like more unique. So he just kind of worked off of Nina's mix, or Nina's newer mix. There you go. I want to do something interesting for this piece. I want to keep it at one color. I want it to look like the one color sprite artwork in Undertale. So what I'm doing is I'm going to draw the human right here in the middle. And then anybody, I believe, I don't know if we took requests yet. Did we do that already, or is that like going to be a chat thing? You should have one, Eyes 5. Yeah. Eyes 5, you gotta hit up Dylan. Not yet, in chat. Okay, so yeah, once I get the human ready here, we're gonna... I'm gonna start asking people to, like, put in requests for Undertale. I want it to be monsters, but any Undertale character. See, I'm putting a lot of effort into this right hand because once it's ready, all I'm going to do is copy it to the other side. And it's going to look great. That is the filthy digital artist way. What brush is that? It's a basic round and you're messing with the opacity? That's correct. So what I'm specifically messing with is the transfer option. Well, first of all, I should have it... Oh, wait, what is this? Oh, sorry. When I use my mouse to brush, it'll reset to default, but... if you can see here, up here, all you need to do... All I do for this brush is set spacing to 1% and then go to transfer, set opacity jitter to pen pressure, and then like knock it down to 0%. And then what you have is like a pressure controlled opacity. It is literally just a default brush, yeah, like a basic round. But what I like about it is that it varies. It like senses your opacity or your pressure, and you can control opacity that way. See, like, the harder I push on it. So, it mimics the feel of a pencil, which is what I like about it. Although, it ends up looking more like a marker effect. I learned this from Margot. I'm sure you can. Yeah, it's really just about pressure control. If Clip Studio has an equivalent of that, you can figure it out. You like the hand? I appreciate it. I actually think it's still kind of a little rough. But if you like it, that's great. I like drawing hands. I'm the weirdo who likes drawing hands. Oh, Windows is mad at me. Here's a detail I'm gonna leave for last. I want this heart to be red. But I'm gonna save that for last because it's gonna be too distracting if I leave it. Never been able to do hands. Once in a while I get one that comes out great, but then the other one has to be put behind the rock or whatever. Yeah, it's the... I've seen the put the hands behind the character thing a lot. You know what taught me to draw hands? Akira Toriyama. He's really good. I studied his stuff a lot back then, and he draws really good hands. I learned a lot from him. 13 minutes late. Hello. No, you're fine. You're not late at all. Any art tips? You can ask... By the way, like, ask away, D. Welcome. Yeah, you're not that late. We just got started, so... I was just talking about hands and how good Akira Toriyama is at hands, and how I basically copied and traced his stuff till I learned how to do it myself. Yeah, which is like soon, because I'm not gonna like fuss too much with details here. The important thing is that I get the idea down. Oh, I gotta draw the stripe clothes, stripity stripes. Hold up. This is gonna be interesting. So look at this is my first art technique. It's called copy and paste. If you work digital, if you work digital, copy and pasting is like, you have to. Just do it. No shame in it, honestly. The only thing is that, like, obviously, I don't want this to look exactly symmetrical. I'm gonna, like, kind of mess with it a little bit to give it more uniqueness to it. Or, you know, to help sell that it's, like, a different hand and not just, like, the same one flipped. So yeah, we're obviously gonna like go in and give it a little more personality, or I guess like uniqueness. Not even sure what the word I'm looking for is, but you get what I'm saying. You don't want it to be obviously copy paste, but expediting your process, saving time, work smarter, not harder. That's all. That's what digital art is all about. Nails or no fingernails? I think let's do fingernails, but let's do it like subtle. Like an opacity maybe? See, we're gonna go with like 40 opacity. And it's gonna make sense in a minute. Yeah, I'm okay with that. See, this gives us an opportunity to like give distinct features to each hand without having to draw the entire hand. I do digital art, thanks for the tip. I want to learn to be able to do art without sketch first, like what you're doing. Huh. I mean, just try it. Yeah, just go for it. I think, when I work with solid shapes like this, it's a lot easier because like line art has to be so precise. When you think in shapes, you tend to be more, you just automatically default to something simplistic. Now, for the hair, I think I wanna, this is gonna be interesting. For the hair, I'm going to do like a low opacity eraser. So I'm just kind of erasing like everything on top here, but at low opacity. See, if I pass it over again, it's gonna take away a little too much. Now, what happens is that if I want to reshape the hair, I'm gonna end up erasing again what I already erased, so it doesn't make sense to do that. What I do is I use the Smudge Tool, which is over here. Smudge Tool. It usually defaults to burn, I think. And where are my brush settings? Here we go. Make it a harder brush, and then just kind of push these elements down. Now, they don't look right at first, so you just have to like kind of clean them up like this. These are my weird workarounds for sticking to my style. Actually, I think strength should be higher, too. You can set the... Yeah, there you go. That's a lot better. Hidden level 33. At work, catching up after finishing 5th anniversary shirts for Fangamer, otherwise I'd stay and hang. Just wanted to pop in and say a Human Shoes fan. Thanks! Appreciate it. You know what? That's not quite working, so you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna draw over it. We use the same layer to draw their face. Oops. There you go. There's an art to getting this character's face right. And I feel like it is an art that I have not yet mastered. You have to capture a certain serenity with that face. Just do a little, yeah, I mean, yes, but there's like an aura to it. I can't explain it. The sprite just has the pixels in like exactly where they need to be to convey that neutrality so well. Frost, the child. I wonder if which country's electrical. Y'all. Yeah, the sprite captures a certain, like, serene neutrality that it's really hard for me to get when I draw. But this is close, so yeah. Choose another technique. You set it to multiply. See, if I were to like draw over this on a normal layer. Oh no, it's all smudgy. If I set it to multiply, boop. On a dark background, it just kind of overlays on top of it very cleanly. And I can just like correct what I need. Oh wait, only 2 stripes. One here. And one here. What if he had... Yeah, his hands are like really detailed. Or their hands are really detailed. Look at this. Stare into the face. Alright, I think I can take requests now. We can start rolling them in. So we can populate this piece. Let's add a little shine to the... Does this look like the face of mercy? Monster Kid is a good one. I can draw Monster Kid next to them. Sundar plane? You have my attention. That's a good one. Alright, so let's do monster. Yeah, I got a list going. Let me write this down. Sundar plane. Let me open up a doc. Notepad, where are you? I need you. There you are. Alright, let's write these down. Jerry! Oh my god, I don't remember who Jerry is. Hello, Heaven. Are the swirly-eyed bunny and grill bees. That's a good one. And the quadrupedal lady with the red pumps on her front feet. It's best you forget about Jerry. Alright. Wait, I remember Jerry. Alright, let me draw these. Let me write these down. Boyga pants. I typed Berg pants, and I'm just gonna leave it that way. Grillby. Sundar plane. Swirly-eyed bunny. I suddenly remembered Weird Al did a song called Jerry, and it would totally fit Undertale's Jerry. I gotta check that out. Larry! Oh my god, hold up. I gotta... Hang on, I'm like writing these down. I think I have enough for now. Let's get to that point. I think I have enough. Dancing mushroom? Yo, y'all are crazy. Getting me with the... Get me with that deep cuts. How about we start drawing what we got right now? Because we got a bit. I'm actually wondering how I'm gonna fit all of them in here. Maybe shrink down this lad a tiny bit. Oh, they're so lonely. Look. Now there is nothingness. I actually kind of like how minimalist this looks. Alright, we're gonna... hum. We're with you in the dark, right? Did you specifically ask for obscure characters? No, I was just taking in requests. Cause I wanna Kara memer. I wanna populate this photo. Yeah, like monsters preferred because they're already like one color. But honestly, like I'm not gonna be picky. Like if you have a favorite NPC, like Heaven suggested swirly-eyed bunny, which I have typed here. Oh yeah, giveaway. Type giveaway. Get your stuff. Purple rock guy from Waterfall that pays you to step on its face. See, like, I can look that up, but yeah, let's get there first. I think, I'm gonna start with Monster Kid. Kid who is monster. Karamemer, who are you thinking of? How big is the Monster Kid's head relative to human head? To Hum Hum. I'm just gonna say proportional, relatively similar. 1 to 1. You think? I think like maybe 1.5 to 1. But not quite 2, which is what I was accidentally doing there. So maybe about like that. Monster experiments, but they're scary. They make me scared. We can pick one. How's that? I like these boops. Boop boop boop. I do like the ghost that tucks me in. Reaper Bird, favorite amalgamate. The amalgamate scared me. I'm not gonna lie. The music was so off-putting, they made me a little scared. Oh, the bird's funny, though. Yeah, the bird... I think I can sneak the bird in there. They're good guys? Yeah, I guess you're right. That's the point. They're just off-putting. No, Heaven. Oh my god. I'm looking at the sprite artwork for the amalgamates now. They're so cool. It's not as scary when you're not listening to the music. How about we keep going, because it's Monster Kid time. Because they were scary. Yeah, I guess that was the point. Monster Kid doesn't have arms. Very important detail. Compared to... yeah, Flowey being, like, too realistic does kind of seem off-putting. Also that, like, the music being, like, a sensory overload adds to it. Once again, the science of simplicity. These characters end up being, like... I think Mina was talking about this the other day. Like, characters that are simple tend to be harder to draw, like, in their own unique way, because you don't want to... Because, like, it's... Because they rely on such key details. Like, a very few, but rather key details. It's very easy to get it wrong. Pop Monster Kid. Have trouble drawing Kirby. I can never... I don't think I've drawn the perfect Kirby, and I've drawn Kirby so many times. I always try... The problem is that, like, I always try to... Kirby's hard because you want to add, like, your personal voice to the character when you're drawing fan art. But... you also don't want to stray too far from, like, the key elements, which are the eyes, the mouth, and the tiny little lines under his eyes. Or, like, rosy cheeks, if you prefer. And then the shape of like, where his limbs are is a big part of it, too. Is he happy? Is he angry? Yeah, this... Monster Kid is doing a bit of a pog face. I gotta fix that. Okay. See what I mean, though? Like... This is a very simple character, and yet... Also right now, because there's like no... Because there's like the character has no pupils, it was kind of freaking me out a little bit. This character has like a little bit of bags under their eyes. Must be like a monster detail. Oh, very important. I think the mouth needs help. Goner, yeah. I would totally buy a Pog Monster Keg button. I gotta work on their mouth a little bit, cause I feel like it's not right. Yeah. Let me I want to start over. I want to just start over. Hey, it's Adley. That's a regular from one of my streams. How you doing? We're doing great. We just got done shopping. I actually had to, like, speed it up. Yeah, Monster Kid is a good boy. Yeah, I wonder if like I can tone down the bags under their eyes. Here comes the classic Fangamer soundtrack. Shopping treats for Tofu. We bought her some veggies, yeah. I think she's ready for her sleep, for her annual sleep. It's a little too early for that, but... Oh wait, she came out. Never mind. Yeah, I think bigger eyes would help. You know what? I think it's the teeth. What is Monster Kid looking at, though? Are you looking at... I'm just realizing now, like, why look at the heart? Look at us! We're here! Gotta fix this a little bit. There you go. He knows. Let me try something. I don't know why my monster kid looks creepy. I want to help Monster Kid. Maybe try making him wink. Beware. Beware the man who has no hands. Notice me, Monster Kid. I know where you live, humans. Beware of the good boy. Little shines on his eyes, that could help. Oh wow, that makes a world of difference. I think the nostrils could be a little smaller too. There you go. Keep some of your monster qualities, but still be cute. There you go. Well, he's got a little bit of that going on in his original design. Let me reduce that a little bit too. Alright, next up, Burger Pants. Never seen the sun, maybe. Yeah, I mean, oh, yeah, technically no monster has seen the sun. Boyga Pants. Actually, maybe, oh, you know what? I think the eyes are too... Let me try something real quick. Oh! That's better. Oh no! Oh no, 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 no! Oh no! Monster Kid. So sleep deprived, your eyes twitching. God, that's what happens to me if I don't sleep well. My eyes start twitching really bad. Third eye. He can see everything. Natalie, you're right. I should save. Let's save to the desktop. Ah. All right. Boyga. No Nightbot. No. Nightbot's only in my chat. I mean, Fangamer has its own Nightbot. It just quotes random. Oh, hit I think if you type ! quote, it'll do a thing. No. No, not poop. Stop it. There you go. God, what expression to go with, though? Sadness. Try to keep it together. That is probably an Earthbound quote. Not a specific one I remember, but I'm gonna say it's Earthbound. That head might be too big. Yeah. Jeez, calm down. I want to fit as much as I can in here. Who did Burger Pants sprites? I want to know who immortalized this creature. Was it Toby? Oh my god. Because I know he had a few sprite artists to help him out with like the big shop art. But I mean, it's great. It was one of the few sprites he drew. Then, my god. I guess this character needed to be unfiltered. This character needed to come out. Needed to come out in his rawest, purest form. For it to make sense. That's amazing. Can you guess? I wonder if y'all can guess what expression I'm gonna draw. Let me check the art book. Yeah, it probably is on there. I have it too, but that would require me getting up and stopping the stream. Which, why would I do that to y'all? I'm just gonna have y'all still, like, I'm gonna keep y'all guessing. Oh, so you checked Undertale? Caddy and Bratty, I love them. Originally, I was just gonna draw them for the stream. But I felt that might have been too specific. Wait, I don't like this little... Yeah. I don't want the points to meet there. Burger pants without a chin. Well, this is the expression I'm gonna draw. He does give me Parappa vibes. That reminds me I should buy the art book. It's pretty good. It's like dense. The art book is dense. And it does something that it does something that I wish more video game art books did, which is have sprite artwork in them. And since Undertale was mostly concepted through sprite art, like, it has to be that way. But I wish more video game art books did that, where they have, like, in-game, anything, any in-game asset. Like, I want to see it. I want to see it in its in the way it's presented in the game. Like, I don't understand why, like, so many art books omit the sprite art. There's Burger Pants. He's looking... I think he needs a little more, yeah. He needs to stand out a little less. Okay, there we go. Actually, we have a big lasso tool for this. I do remember seeing what Toby wrote about predicting people's reaction to true form as real. That was amazing. I'd love to see unused assets that were deleted from the game's files. Yeah, I would love that. But in general, like, sprite sheets are always omitted in, like, video game art books, especially for, like, old games. Yeah, MH Production. The thing is, like, yeah, I don't know. Like, the thing is that maybe that's showing too much of this of the seams in a production pipeline, and maybe that's why most companies tend to avoid doing, like, showing stuff like that. But honestly, it's like, that's the reason those Nintendo leaks are so interesting to people. Is because they show you, like, all these like, sure, they're incomplete, but they're very raw versions of themselves. And I think, I don't know, something I tell a lot of artists is that a lot of people really appreciate, like, a raw, unfiltered version of something because they like seeing it, like it gives it a genuine feeling to it. Some people do like seeing the seams. Some people do like seeing something incomplete because it makes it look, it gives it a more of a reality, I guess. He did Gerson's face. I don't remember Gerson at all. Trying to do like the shadow on his ears. I want to do it just like the sprite, because I like to be painfully accurate when I draw fan art. There you go. There he is. Alright, next up. Grillby. I'll put Grillby in the back because he's tall. So let's put some more characters in front. Sundar plane should go in the back too, because it's a plane. Ooh. More art books, yeah. He also did, get why they don't release, but the leaks were still amazing. Yeah. Like, the leaks are morally gray too, like I'm not... There's a lot of contention between whether or not that was ethical to do, but it is still amazing to look at, like these unfinished, in-process things. Seeing all the beta Zelda footage was like amazing to me. Like all those assets just become real. That was amazing to me. How did you end up this void? Yeah, sadly, I will say. Thank you. Can I get a few more... Actually, let me look up this swirly-eyed bunny that Heaven suggested earlier. I'm just gonna look up Grillby's screenshot. I want to get like a screenshot of all the characters in there. Oh, that swirly-eyed bunny. You know, it reminds me of a Pole's voice. Yeah, let's draw the swirly-eyed bunny. It's cute. Oops. In the nothingness. Sometimes my tablet, I don't know why, if I double tap too quick, it thinks I'm like, I'm doing this. And it'll just like, bam, zoom me into like the closest sprite. And look, now we're in the void. Now we're in the nothingness. So, bunny, yes, I'm drawing... Heaven wanted me to draw... When I asked for a request, a bunny that's just like sitting in one of the counters, one of the tables in Grillby's. Please, Kara, don't take my soul. How can I draw the bunny's ears without... Oh, I know. Well, I kind of want there to be a frame around. Now, bear with me. This ear is going to be behind. I know what I'm doing. Kinda. Marketable. I'm consistently impressed with like whoever's doing the Fangamer chat. Whoever's like doing the main Fangamer chat, like the just like the way they the way they like make a subject relevant enough to like post a link from the store about it. I'm consistently impressed by that. Mmm. I have Andy's chocolate next to me. Mm-mm. Pick some up. Chubby Kieran, hey, how you doing? Share? Alright. I'm putting them... I'm gonna, like, hover them over the chat. You have to grab them, though, okay? I'm putting one on the chat, like, chat box window. I'm trying to put it in there, though. It's not going in. Yeah? Okay, I think you received it. Alright, great. Next time, I just got a new webcam, by the way. I'm gonna test it. Next stream, you're gonna see my face. But not today, because I did not shave. Unfortunately, I don't grow handsome. I don't grow handsome facial hair. It is not in my genes. I just grow scraggly, sprinkly bits. Maybe I'll try to torment the Fangamer person next time. No, I'll mention a product every 5 minutes. Request a play. If I don't know how you can even manage to do that. I'm unable to use my arm since a month, so it's hard. Oh no. Are you okay, Chubby Kieran? Heaven, look, I'm drawing the bunny. One of the bunny's eyes looks like a G. And now you can't unsee it. GG Bunny. Yeah, it's the GG Bunny. Good games, Bunny. Oh no! Adelie! Now I can't unsee that. Alright. This is a family-friendly stream. I'll just go full swirly on the eyes, honestly. I feel like this is one of those themes of the Fangamer stream that have become a staple. This music. I bought too many waffles, by the way. I came home from the grocery store, and I forgot my coffee. I forgot to buy my cold brew, and B, I got another box of waffles, even though I already had one in the freezer. So I did not have my priorities straight. I'm gonna see the doc tomorrow for injection. Good luck with that. Chat is poppin'. I live for this music. There's no such thing as too many waffles. Insane Ostrich, you're right, because, like, you know, at first I think I was upset because I didn't have coffee. And then I saw those 2 boxes of waffles, and I don't know, I got tilted. Something in me snapped. I was like, why? Why did I do this? How did I forget? How did I forget my coffee, but how did I buy too much coffee? No, how did I buy too many waffles and not enough coffee? Too many waffles, sure. Listen, it wasn't until okay, see, when you have that caffeine deficiency, you start going a little kooky, and then like I I went in and kind of thought about it and said, all right, you know what? I have I have enough syrup. I have yogurt. I have sunflower seeds. I have everything I need to make, like, caffeinated waffles. $1 million idea. Wow, that would be too powerful. I haven't drawn this swirly eye because I keep talking about my waffle dilemma. What do you think you could drink more? Who you think could drink more, Drunk Bunny or Toriel? Probably Toriel. It's canon. The Sega Swirl game. Yeah, remember the Sega Swirl console? That console with the swirl. Spinda. Oh man, that's the second Pokemon that I'm reminding people of. I gotta avoid some of these monsters, huh? There you go. Oh, the bunny has a mouth, and I think a tongue too. I've always wondered if Swirl Bunny was just a head or if he had a body. You know, I drew it in a way that you can still wonder, so I'm happy about that. It's like one of those little Digimon. See, I think he looks like a Pole's voice. But everyone here being like, Spinda, Digimon. I don't know what you kids are into. Uzumaki. What else? Dreamcast. There was a Match 3 game called Sega Swirl on the PC. I found out that, like, Puyo got localized as quirks on the PC once, and that was that was a thing. Okay, Boomer. I think since the eyes and like I feel the lines on the sprite aren't actually that dark, so I want to kind of reflect that a little bit. Yeah, like this. I hope people see this one and go, oh hey, that's the bunny. That's the Grillby bunny. Mushroom, fine, Mushroom Dance Guy, let's look for you. A Pole's voice and a Rolls Royce. That sounds like lyrics to the Zelda rap, but I'm probably wrong. Okay, let's do Undertale keeps requesting Ragel. Is that, how do you pronounce that? Ragel. Okay, I see it now. Oh, this one. All right. It's such a funny dance. I'm looking at a sprite. Okay, I'm trying to make a decision here. Because there are two options I can do for Mushroom Dance. Hey, actually, hang on a second. Should I just delete the... Yeah, should I just delete this and reduce the amount of layers? No, it's easier to edit this way. I could just, like, merge these two. Yeah. Oh, no, wait, no, not like that. Stop. There we go. Whew. Alright, Mushroom Dance time. Now, there are two ways to go about this. Either Mushroom Dance with the eyes or without the eyes. If I do with the eyes, it has to be kind of funny. Otherwise, it'll be too creepy. With defo. Alright. Yep. Got 2 votes for with, so with it is. I'm here to please. It's already creepy. I failed. Maybe if I don't do the eyes first. Blues, hang on, blues top signs. You're the, I think you're the third blue stop signs. Thank you. Try no eyes. But then... Alright, fine. But then, see, the thing is, like, if you know, then you know that you're just looking at nostrils. And it's... I don't know which one's weirder. I know this person. Yes, Blue is like this, the third person to comment on Frisk hands, which I'm guessing it's a good thing. Yeah. I think I went a little too detailed, but it's cool. How to not make Regal the mushroom bagel not creepy? Not like this. This is already creepy. Ah! Maybe a wink. But he... Look, we're gonna make this work. We're gonna make this work. I like that he has little shoulders on his sprite. He's got little shoulders. He looks like he has seen enough. Undertale. You can't say that. Now you're like giving me more reason to hurry this up. I think, yeah, he's got a little bit of okay, whoa. Too much, too much. He's kind of squinting a little. That's better. It's already better. That's so menacing. Yeah, because he's looking right at you. He knows what you've been doing. Actually, I have an idea. Oh, we're gonna be like that, huh, Photoshop? When Photoshop is like picking, not isolating colors with the magic wand, you have to like mess with the tolerance a little bit. I actually accidentally set it to 135, which is very unnecessary. But you know what? If that doesn't work, which is not right now, go to back to 35, which is default. We go to color range, and then pick that. Lower that fuzziness, and now we have our isolated pick. So now I can do the following. Do you have an Instagram? Yeah, it's Velez. It's like that. My Twitter handle on the right of the stream is pretty much my handle on everything, so you can just look that up. Not another Pokemon reference. When will it end? Da-dum-bum-bum. Da-dum-dum-dum. His mushroom cap... Actually, the bottom of his mushroom cap is lighter than the top, so... Because he's a glowy mushroom. There he is. I have a monster I want to draw. I know things I shouldn't. I want to draw Siren. So we'll do that, and then I'll occupy the top with like the remaining... Yeah, I love Siren too. I'll occupy the top with the remaining requests. Doo doo boop, doop doop doo. Trying to find some good Siren reference. There we go. Yeah, this works. I believe... Yeah, I believe Siren is a fish. And then whatever's underneath her isn't, like, part of Siren. Like, Siren's more of a fish. No, Alex. It's like... No. It's like, literally, they're separate. No. Oh, wait. You mean sirens are actually like that? Hold up. That's like not even what I didn't even know that. Hold up. I gotta look this up. Anyway. That's my homework for today, but for now I'm gonna draw this. It's getting dark over here. Oh, it's raining. No wonder it's dark. Alright, I'll draw Siren, and then like I think I can draw the tall characters like Grillby, who were requested earlier. Lucky Rain. Honestly, Poe, like the rain's been nice. We had an overnight rain last night, and it was just really nice to hear it. I'm not a fan of rain. I don't like storms. But we've been getting some nice, serene weather. I'm a little worried though because it's been going for a little too long. It's been like 2 days that it's been raining, and I worry about flash flooding in certain areas. But yeah. Last night was nice. Like, I opened the window and, like, I turned down my computer and I just listened to the rain while I was working. Well, I was working at, like, 4 a.m. Because that's my work schedule. Yeah, we're getting lots of opportunities for that. Wouldn't recommend Ireland for you then. Why not? Too much flooding? Is that where you're at right now? Light rain is okay for me. Heavy rain with thunder and lightning gives me anxiety. Yeah. Like if it's stormy weather, like windy, rain, and then thunder, I get really anxious too. I don't like it at all. Just constantly rains. I'm from Northern Ireland. I have fear of tornadoes and getting struck by lightning. Yeah, I have tornado phobia. That's like one of my big fears, is getting hit by one. Yeah, this is getting real, but yeah, ever since I moved to the US, because tornadoes are not a thing where I'm from. In Puerto Rico, you worry about hurricanes, which are like giant tornadoes, but we live in concrete homes, so like losing your house is not the problem, like from winds and storms. What you worry about in Puerto Rico is flooding. That's what you worry about. And like hurricane force winds can be dangerous if you live in like a second story or a wooden home, but we lived in concrete, so we were fine. I could never live near in a tornado state. I know people who live in tornado states, and they're like, you know, it's just a thing that happens, and you like it either hits you or it doesn't. The thing about tornadoes is that like they're scary, but the damage they cause is very precise. Like it's very focused. It's not like a wide, unless it's like an EF5, of course, but like a great majority of tornadoes, when they hit the ground, they don't really get anything. You mostly have to be worried if you live in like a trailer home or like a smaller house or like a top floor of a building. I was working in the middle of a store once when a tornado or hurricane hit the area. I was working in hurricanes carry tornadoes inside them. Yeah, they're I'm 4'9". Apparently, the closer you are to the ground, the more likely you are to get McDonald's sprited. I don't know what that means. Worst we get here are dust devils and what are haboobs? What? Which just hurt if you're out. I should sleep. Night, y'all. Good night, chubby Kieran. I'm assuming you're like overseas too, huh? If it's nighttime over there. Have you drank water recently? Wow. I have not. Thank you. McDonald's Sprite tastes like electricity. Melon? I have no idea what you're talking about. I don't know what a McDonald's Sprite is. Haboob is a giant sandstorm. Wow. I think club soda definitely tastes like TV static. I'm catching up with chat. Yeah, anyway, yeah, here in Puerto Rico, like we worry about hurricanes, and they're bad. Honestly, the worst though was the last hurricane in Puerto Rico got was like the worst. Maria, although they got hit by Laura, I think, and they made it out fine. It wasn't too bad. But yeah, I was not there for Maria. I was there for George, Hurricane George. That was messed up. Oh wow, watermelon melon. I think club soda. Yeah, okay, I already did that. I agree with the sentiment. I guess I'm caught up with chat. I'm glad we never get any serious storms. Yeah, the thing that when I moved here to the U.S., I didn't realize that tornadoes were a thing in the South. So, yeah, first time we had a warning. We had like straight up tornado warning. That was really scary. And I was like, wow, this is a thing I don't know, and it's weird to me. And now I'm scared of it because I don't understand it. Yeah. And then ever since then, I take care in watching the weather. It's not really the season right now for that, though, so I'm not worried when it rains. Recently, the East Coast, like Pennsylvania, New Jersey, New York, have been getting tornadoes. Yeah, because, you guys had that one hurricane go up the coast and cause all that. And I forgot the name. LL, my family has to deal with so many storms in the South. Yeah. I know people who lived in like Alabama and Tennessee, and that stuff is like every day. Not every day, my bad. That's a very gross exaggeration. What I meant to say is like tornado season for them is like it's so common that they just have to, they just accept it. I have no idea how you live there. But you know what? Like, they still do. They're fine for the most part. And when it happens, it happens. It just does. Best you can do is prepare. I think that's my issue, is that like where I live, they don't really make houses with basements, which would be very useful when that hits. Isaias, yeah, that one. I have a couple friends who got hit by that. One of my friends lives in New Jersey. He was hit by that. Northeast America is just very snowy. Yeah. It snows. I'm in like Georgia. It snows here like. I don't think it snowed last year. Did it snow last year? Oh, Margaret's not here. It snows maybe once a year in Georgia, and it's like around early in the year. And sometimes it just doesn't stick. I went to Georgia for Atlanta, and the weather was so weird. Georgia has like really sporadic weather. It is nice though. We get the 4 seasons here, so fall is really beautiful. Fall was like one of the big shocks for me because we don't have like the orange fall like atmosphere or look. I don't know what to describe it as. But like the trees don't turn orange during fall in Puerto Rico. So I've never seen anything like it. Fall weather is like beautiful. I love driving around during fall weather. And like seeing all the trees change colors. For those 2 weeks. I love it. I used to drive around a lot because I used to game collect back then and go like yard sale hopping and like flea market shopping. So I used to take a lot of scenic drives. I miss those times a lot. That's like the one thing I miss about game collecting is waking up early, going out for a drive, enjoying the scenery, going out of town and like getting a little lost in like the countryside. That stuff was good. Probably the only thing I miss about game collecting because it gave me a reason to enjoy all that. It's something I should get to doing like casually instead of like just to buy stuff. I like the idea of fall because real fall doesn't exist where I grew up and where I live now. Yeah, that's the thing, Poe. Like, where I grew up, there is no fall. Puerto Rico has summer. Puerto Rico has, like, hottest summer, wet summer, cool summer, and that's it. Those are the seasons in Puerto Rico. Or in any tropical, like, area. Like, you can... Florida's kind of the same. Although Florida does get a little windier and cooler. What happened to my music? My music, what happened? Oh, there it is. There you go. Same as Florida seasons? Yeah, Poe. Like, Puerto Rico and Florida share a lot of, like, similarities in weather. Honestly, like, when I first went to Orlando, I felt right at home. And I understood why so many Puerto Ricans moved to Orlando, because it's just so similar. I love your art style. Thanks. ITSG12. Thank you. I wish there were more local game stores where I live, but alas, almost all I have is GameStop. Yeah, MH Production, if you can find, like, mom and pop shops for games, used game stores are great. I love going. It's like Toys R Us for me. I love looking at all the old games and seeing what they have that I've never seen before. It's dangerous, though, because I get shop happy. I start spending money I shouldn't. I have a used game store in the town next to me, and it's so cute. Yeah. Only thing is that, like, in my experience, I've met too many game store owners that are just kind of in it for the collection. The guy I go to now, though, he's really good. He's really cool. Like, he'll hook you up. He'll discount a price on a game if it's, like, busted or beat up. Nicest game collector I've ever met. I think there's like one store near me that's locally owned. The South has a lot of really nice game stores. You're absolutely right. One of these days, I gotta like road trip out further. Every time we go out like for a hike or something, like out of town, further up north Georgia or south, I try to check out like used game stores. Because like the more out of the way it is, the more likely I don't know what it is. Like the more out of the way, maybe it's because it's like further away from like populated areas, further away from where all the nerds live. Sorry, but yeah, it's like you have a higher chance of like encountering some really neat stuff, and I don't know. I like going to like out of the way stores because of that. I don't like going too out of the way though. No, she has a cuter mouth. I have to, like, get that. I have to capture it better. Cherish the locally owned game stores and buy from them often. Keep them in business. Yeah, Poe. Like I used to be a bit of a cheapskate. Like I wouldn't buy anything from game stores. I would only trade and use that to buy stuff. But lately I've been like, you know what? I don't like. First of all, I'm not going out collecting as much anymore, so I don't have enough like trade stuff. What do they call it? They call it trade bait, I think, where when you collect games and you just kind of pick up dupes or duplicates to like just so that you can trade for like the stuff you actually want. And that's what I used to do, but I don't know. Now, like, I'm tired of that. I just buy stuff. I regret not going to Pink Elephant when I was in Portland. I've never been to Portland, Alex. Even the brand game stores like G2K are really nice. I actually never been to one of those. The only ones... Oh, Pink Gorilla. Yeah. I went to one of the Pink... Don't worry, Alex. It's fine. I went to one of the Pink Gorillas. I went to the one in the International District in Seattle. And that was cool. G2K is basically GameStop that doesn't suck. The only other one we have here is Play and Trade. We have GameStop and Play and Trade. But other than that, everything else is privately owned. So like the one I like is called Steel Collectibles. They became like a Funko Pop store, but they're pretty good. And then there's like way more places here. Oh man, I can't even remember. See, the thing is I used to frequent them way more back then. I'm worried about the local game stores with the new consoles trying to sell digital-only versions. You shouldn't worry too much because they're still gonna be a retro game business. Once everything does go digital only, then yeah, you might worry a little more. I'm not worried yet. There's a tiny place in town here that I like going to called Game Trader. They do repairs and stuff too. I need to go there next time, Alex. I went to that one it was like a used bookstore, but it had games too, down the road from where you guys are at. I went to that. Siren's kind of big. I gotta reduce. Save some space for everyone else. There you go. Eating her greens. Uh-oh, we got bots. Can I ban bots? This one, oh no, I can't ban bots. I don't get the satisfaction like I do in my Bookman's. I think it was Bookman's, Alex. It's the one next to, like, the Trader Joe's. There you go. I have never heard of Game Trader. Pretty much the only non-GameStop store left in town. Yeah. I like when bots show up to my chat on my streams because I get to exercise mod power with extreme prejudice. Siren's cute. I think she'd be even cuter if her mouth was a little tinier and a little bit higher up on her face. She looks like she has a goatee now. There you go. There you go, Poe Trader. Yeah, well, sometimes bots, like, come in. My favorite bot, the one that almost got me, was the one that, like, it actually started a conversation with me, and I forget what it was. It, like, duped me in for a little bit. It was kind of amazing. And I wish I remember what the exact interaction with it was. Let's draw Grillby. Grillby's next. Grillby. Free socks gone. What if a bot entered the giveaway? Wouldn't that be messed up? Can you imagine a bot just comes in and enters the giveaway? Grillby time, Grillby. Hang on, sip of water because it's about to get hot. Yeah, that bot was like, yo, I saw your work on Facebook. I remember that now. And, like, it had, like, 2 lines that were programmed to seem like it was just talking to you. And then the last line was, like, want to become famous? Now I want to write a bot that enters giveaways all over Twitch. That would be evil. But it's possible. Twitch is immediate. Yeah, the VODs are on Twitch immediately after they're done. Who are you gonna draw as the other tall person? Well, I have Grillby and I have one of the amalgams. I think the bird and Sundar Plain. So I might have room for like one more after that. How to draw Grillby. How to draw Grillby. Grillby. This dude's on fire. He's on fire. Boom shakalaka. My brother told me of a story of a Twitter bot that did it, and the guy got Tupperware that got ruined in the dishwasher. Oh no! Yeah, I know. There's Twitter. Like, people make Twitter accounts and set up bots just to enter contests. Honestly, like, the reason I had a Twitter back in 2009 was to enter contests. I'm not gonna lie. I didn't use a bot though. It was mostly for like if a website had a contest and they were like, yeah, join us, follow us on Facebook and Twitter and you win this, and I would like, okay. And it wasn't until like 2012, 2011 that I started using Twitter like legit. And now it's probably the platform where people know me the most. What a shame. I am doomed to live on Twitter. To promote my business. Ah, you're in the same layer. I didn't know that. Select. Isolate. There you go. Poor Siren's hair. I was thinking Grillby was the big bear outside this whole time. No, Grillby's the grill man. For some reason, I never hear people talk about Grillby. There's actually a lot of Grillby fan art. We had this perfect Grillby's mug in the store, but it's sold out. I got one. I actually scooped one up. One of the Paxes we were like tearing down, and I forget who it was. Like, who wants this Grillby mug? And I'm like, me. The fandom has the hots for Grillby. Well, I think it's the vest. Something about dudes in a vest makes everyone crazy. And the mystery too. It's the mystery, the allure. Why is your head on fire, sir? I don't know, but I find it very attractive. Hang on, yeah, I gotta catch up with the chat. Haha. Best Twitter bot is the rapper Noun bot. I did the same thing. I had to go back and delete all that junk after a while. Yep. What's the best social media platform for artists to have to share their work, do you think? It depends on what your needs are. There's no, like, one best social media platform. For me, I think Twitter works really good for networking because it makes it easy to reach out to, like, industry people. One of the best advice I ever heard was, like, if you're watching a show you really like and you want to be interested in working on it, look at the credits and see how many of those people have, like, Twitter accounts, and then follow them. Not because you're stalking them, come on, because you want to pay attention to, like, whether or not they're opening up for, like, job opportunities or, like, or if they're, like, looking for people, like, that kind of stuff. Because a lot, especially animation industry people will post job listings on Twitter. Some of them even have their DMs open so you can, like, ask about that stuff. Most of them should probably have it closed, but they do. Yeah. So Twitter is good for networking. I like Twitter. That's the one that works for me the best because, like, most of the people I interact with professionally all have a Twitter account. But again, it just depends on your needs. Like, I know for some people Instagram works really well. I have a friend who's like exclusively Instagram, and he gets commission work all the time on Instagram. Same with what's the other one? Same with Facebook. Like, Facebook might work for some people, might not work. For me, it doesn't. For me, Facebook is like, it's great for people will share stuff on Facebook really easily, but for some reason, it's like the place where I get the least amount of interaction. And it's also where people seem to steal your artwork more. So I don't like Facebook. But again, it just depends on the person. It depends on what you're looking for with your work. Actually, now that I think about it, I stayed away from the fandom for a while because it became a bit toxic. Any fandom has like its toxic and nurturing sides. Your goal is to find who are the passionate people, but like in positive ways, you know? Remember, you can sign up for an email. Okay, that's Fangamer. As someone who's a little active in there, it's not so bad. Yeah, like Undertale said, like it helps it helps to find who, like, people. It usually, like, more grown-up people in fandoms tend to be less passionate in the wrong ways. I don't mean that I don't want that to sound demeaning, but you want to find people who are like, they like this thing, but they also recognize that, like, they should focus on other stuff too. I don't know how to express that in a way that doesn't sound like insulting. I was gonna buy a Grillby mug. I got the Christmas one instead. That's a good one though. I got my Grillby mug when I raided Fangamer that one time. Escape with all I could carry. I kind of did that too, Eyes. You know, there's that room where it's like, yeah, these are like glitches and stuff. If you want one, you can just grab one. And I'm like, all right. I didn't get that much stuff. I did get one of the Valhalla glasses. I'm catching up with the chat now. I want Undertale Otome game with Grillby now. Well, yeah. You have to make it happen ourselves, of course. No, Alex, I'm afraid of the power. Friendster is just not working for me. You know, MySpace? I don't know. I don't know about that. I'm scared of Instagram. Instagram is like, if when it works, like, the thing is, whenever I see Instagram work for people, there's like no middle ground. You either like hit it big on Instagram or you don't. The problem I have with Instagram is that I can't figure it out. I don't know how to get more people to see my stuff on Instagram. I don't know how to do it. I think there's not really a good art-specific platform yet because there's problems with all the... Well, yeah, it's because, like, most social media platforms are designed for social media. They're not designed for artists. Artists can use it as a tool to network and to, you know, like, if you treat it like a business, if you treat yourself like a business, you can benefit from social media, but as far as art goes, like... Oh my god, are you kidding me? Social media is actually terrible for art because it's designed to be like... It's designed to be quick, temporary. It's designed to be like impermanent, and art shouldn't be impermanent. That's why people stress out over drawing on social media, because trends come and go so fast, and like you can draw something and spend so much time on it, and the minute you post it, it's like, yeah, people like it, and then they forget about it and move on to something else. Because the platform is designed that way. It wants the maximum amount of engagement, and it requires, like, a lot of activity to do that. So it needs, like, new stuff constantly. This is why I honestly, like... you shouldn't use social media as a metric for whether or not you're being a good artist, because that's just a trap. It's a... You're gonna hate yourself. You're gonna end up hating your art and yourself, and it's just terrible. So, like, honestly, do you want to know what platforms are great for artists? Like, online galleries. Use Squarespace for a portfolio. Use DeviantArt to, like, archive your stuff. Honestly, like, I mean it. I know people dunk on DeviantArt all the time, but it is the best archival, like, tool that artists can have that is, like, free. I think there's also, like, ArtStation and stuff, but I'm not really familiar with those. TBH it all knows me. I've been taking a break. Yeah. I get that, Gianni. I know nothing about it. That's what I was mentioning earlier. Personally, not much of my art gets traction purposely. It just depends on the day. I get what you mean. Do you think Grillby accidentally ever catches things on fire? Probably not. Like, I think he's really good at, like, keeping that stuff under control. When you live as a firehead, I think you kind of learn to acclimate. Maybe sometimes he slips up. He's also so chill. I feel like he's got it under control. There's about 10 Nest Glitch shirts in my attic that I plan to use for Nest plushies. That's awesome. I gave up as soon as I found out people drew Sans in those really weird ways. We're not gonna go there. It's about all the hashtags on Insta. I use Instagram all the time, and I totally agree there's no middle ground. Yeah. I've heard from people Tumblr's also kind of good. Tumblr's good for artists, yeah, but don't expect, like... The thing about Tumblr is that it really, after it got bought out by, I think Yahoo, was it? It really has, like... It really has watered down considerably. I honestly don't like it. Because it purposefully... Any post that has a link on it, it purposefully hides from the search results. If the link is not like a Yahoo website. And I hate it because almost everything I post is a promotion to something, so I can't use it. It's useless to me. It's good if it's like for fandom. If you're interested in fandoms, then yeah, Tumblr's good. If you want to look up fan art, yeah, Tumblr's good. But as a networking tool, as a social media tool, as like a marketing tool, absolutely useless to me. Unless you need to have like the follower count already for it to work. I'm glad I'm not a fire monster. I'm already clumsy. Yeah, I'm really clumsy in real life. I've kind of accepted it that I'm a clumsy person. And it's because I tend to do things fast. I don't like... in every way I can, I don't like wasting time. But what that comes with like the caveat that I'm actually a clumsy person. Sorry, I mix my Z's with S's sometimes. Tumblr has a better archive system. Yeah. Tumblr does have a really good archive system. That's probably the one thing I appreciate about it, as a, like, using it personally. Grilby, oh no. No, I don't think Grilby would snap. Sans is good. He knows he's good. I'm glad I'm not... Okay, I already read that. I don't... Also, don't like it anymore. Yeah. That's really dumb of a way to do that. The Tumblr thing? Oh, it's because, like, it was part of the Yahoo buyout. That's how they were trying to combat spam bots. It was one way, but... Nah, in reality, I think the problem was that Tumblr had no... Tumblr didn't really have a monetization. A monetization model. Tumblr didn't really have have figured out a way to make money, and the problem is that Tumblr required a lot of money to run. This is why they were bought out, because they had no choice. That's the sad truth about it, is that they had a lot of people using it. It was a very successful platform, but the problem is that it wasn't generating any money, so they couldn't keep it going. Like, servers are expensive. And they had to, the bandwidth and all that, they had to, like, pay for that. That doesn't come out of nowhere, so they couldn't, it just wasn't sustainable. They had to sell it. The whole, like, the whole, like, pleasing the sponsors stuff, that came later. That came after it got bought out. It's like YouTube, it doesn't generate enough money. That's always the problem. Like, they grow so fast, but they don't figure out a way to, like, sustain themselves. And they end up having to be bought out by the highest bidder, who has other interest in mind. Not exactly the user. Not exactly with the user in mind, you know? It's unfortunate. That's what happens. We're still good on time? Yeah, we're still good on time. I'm gonna go for another 45 minutes, and then I'm done. Pretty happy with this Grilby. His neck might be a little too short, or too narrow. Alright, next up is... I think I have room for one character here. And then Sundar Plane can go up here. This is my doodle. That's a plane, by the way. These are the wings. And then the amalgam... Wait, actually, why don't I put the amalgam here? Okay, yeah, I'll do that. I miss YouTube before it was Google. I do too, 100%. YouTube copy... Thick neck. YouTube copyright is annoying. I tried making it a Rickroll video that was privated so I could trick my friend. Oh, I see. Yeah, it's like... I have a friend who got copyright strike from his own music views. YouTube has no chill. I've heard this happen to people before. Okay. We want amalgams now. We want the bird. Reaper bird. It's kind of cute. It's like one of those like the eye monster, but on its side. And it turns out to be a beak. By the way, thank you everybody for joining. I appreciate it. I appreciate everyone putting in requests for Undertale. I don't get to draw fan art of this game often, even though I do genuinely like it. It's always weird because like these days everything I draw has to be like meant for something. Everything I draw has to be like not a waste of my time. And it's a bit of a tragic thing because like you lose a lot of that I don't know, this is another thing I feel that social media kind of made us think of art in a different way is like lately I feel that everything I draw has to have a purpose, has to have like some kind of productive reason behind why I do it. And I don't know, it's kind of taken away a lot of like what art means to me, which was like just an escape, like just me letting go and just having like something intimate to myself. Like an excuse to express myself to myself. Like to me, art is more personal. I've gotten good at it, so I can do it for a living. But the thing is that to some extent, you don't want everything you draw to be public. You want to have like you want it to have some like deep, profound meaning for you, where you don't tether it to like whether or not it makes money, whether or not it gets likes, whether or not it gets attention. You kind of, every once in a while, you have to remind yourself why you're doing it, and how that's, that's a deeply personal thing, and it's something I've been, I guess, thinking about a lot lately, where it's like, what is... I enjoy drawing for other people, I really do. I enjoy drawing for a living, but I also feel like I need to detach that sometimes. I need to remind myself why I like it in the first place. It's not just about attention. It's not just about being validated and being told, well, you should draw this, you should draw that. It's about like, well, what do you want to do? What's in your heart that you want to put on a piece of paper for yourself? That something you don't even necessarily need to show others. It's just something... I guess, like, self-care is the closest I can come to, like, equating that? I think I drew the head a little smaller than it should be. But yeah, I think the reason I say, like, like every once in a while you have to keep art into something personal, is because it allows you to like mess up. It allows you to experiment. It allows you to draw without peer pressure, without the idea that like someone's gonna scrutinize what you're doing. And you purposefully keep that on a personal level because it's basically the work that you tell yourself, I'm allowed to fail when I do this. I don't have to, this doesn't have to be perfect. I enjoy the clicks on your keyboard. Yeah, I got a clackety keyboard and my mic is like right above it. And whenever I hit undo, you can hear it. How you doing, Kenneth Droid? Anytime Burger Pants is near someone, I always think of the worst scenario that could happen. Like, oh no. That's a fun thought, though. Yeah, our brains have been rewired. I love it when people do things for the sake of art and enjoyment. That's why I liked Undertale so much. I think that's why I started thinking about art for personal, like, art as a personal venture, is because I used to draw fan art just because I wanted to, not because I wanted people to see it, you know? Like, think back, if you're an artist, think back, like, or if you've ever drawn anything before, think back of when you did. It was when you were a kid. And like, none of, like, that wasn't, like, a thing that you would show, I don't know. It was just something you wanted to do. Like, something inside you just said, just do it, you know? Yeah, like, back then I would draw fan art and I wouldn't show anybody. It would just be like, yeah, this is a cool thing I did. Of course, like, kids in school would see it, and they'd be like, oh, that's so cool, blah, 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 blah. But I didn't do it for them. Like, they don't know what this is. Or, like, the adults either, because, like, they don't know what that is. This is, like, video games? What is that? I'm scared of people seeing my art for some reason. It's because of that reason. It's because you're afraid that people are gonna, like, judge it and scrutinize it in a way that you're not prepared to listen, to hear them talk about. And lately I've been kind of telling myself that it's okay for people to feel that way. Like, not everything is meant to be, like... Not everybody draws because they want the attention. Not everybody draws because they want to be better. Some people just draw because they like it. And that doesn't mean they have to show everybody. So, like, you don't... If you feel like you're not ready to show people your artwork, then don't. Now, what are your goals, though? Like, if your goals with art are different, do you actually want to, like, work in art for a living? Then, yeah, you probably should start showing your stuff to people. Because that's how you get better. You have to take the hit sometimes. It hurts, but it is how you get better. I can tell when people genuinely put their heart and passion into a project, and it's always so much better. Yeah, sometimes I can tell when, like, I'll admit there's stuff you see me draw online that you can tell is not my best, and I can tell it's not my best. There's some merch designs that I wish I could do more with to this day, but you know, given the time and given the nature of, like, freelance, sometimes you just cannot dedicate your 100% to everything. That's the other thing too. When you draw and you decide to draw for a living, you have to kind of make an agreement within yourself that everything you're gonna draw from this point on is not gonna be for you. It's gonna be for someone else. Now, is there an overlap? Yeah, like, honestly, the artists that are the most fortunate are the artists that find success within the things they love to do. There's your amalgamate. Gotta draw her long neck. Or at least hint at it. Some of the art I make simply because I want it to exist. Exactly, Ice5. Honestly, that's like the best... To me, that's the best motivator for making art. It's like, you draw what you want to see. Like, Draw what you feel needs to be drawn. But something that you want, you know, something that you want to see. I try to take that approach when I do Merc too. Like, I want to draw something that I would buy. And whenever I feel like I wouldn't, then I failed. And sometimes, you know, sometimes you'll have to. Sometimes you'll have to draw things that you don't like. That's the other part about drawing for a living, is sometimes it's gonna be a crappy thing. I have this I don't even know if I want to talk about this, but I have I did character designs for a short on YouTube a long time ago. I'm not even gonna tell you. I'm not even gonna tell you what it is. And it was because it's so unfunny. It's so, and to this day I think that is like that is kind of when I realized, like, wow, yeah, I'm gonna be drawing some things that I just don't care about and I don't like, and it's just gonna be a permanent thing. Talking about kids seeing fan art in school reminds me of that Cold Steel the Hedgehog picture where it says, "Kevin, stop telling other people my DeviantArt." I make art and immediately abandon it because I don't want to think about it again. That's fine. Sometimes you just want to get it out of your head so that it stops bothering you. There's some drawings that are of mine that are like that, and I don't show those to people. I like put them in the work in progress folder and I'll never see them again, and that's fine. Hello, Sansel? Hi, I just started watching now. When you finish that part, could you please quickly show... I actually will right now show you where we're at right now. I should draw someone next to Burger Pants so it looks like he's looking at somebody, but just like off frame. Slightly off frame. There you go, Zansel. A problem I faced yesterday with art and validation is finishing a piece with accompanying details to explain the story behind it, but the reaction from one group of friends was affectionate emojis with no deep replies, and I felt bummed. Yeah, Adelie, that's kind of like... You kind of have to realize that the validation trap, I'm going to call it, the validation trap is when you draw something expecting a reaction, you're never going to get that reaction. Very rarely so, you will. You kind of have to go into it without expectations as to the outcome. Your expectation should lie on the finished product itself, like what you wanted to achieve, and did you achieve it? That is where your expectations should lie. You should never expect people to like react to a drawing a certain way. This is why people get upset or artists get upset when they draw like a really beautiful, high effort original piece that doesn't do as well as their fan art. It's exactly, I mean, that's just it. You can't really expect people to respond to something that they don't have the context to. So that really, that's why I'm saying you should do it for yourself. Drawing things that you don't enjoy is hard, TBH. When you draw for a living, you learn to love it. BRB scouring YouTube shorts for that signature JMV style. Oh my goodness. Heaven, I'll give you this. And y'all can look it up, and I'm not going to link it. Y'all can look it up outside of your time. Look up, video game therapist. That's all I'm going to say. And you can enjoy some quality cringy writing. But yeah, those were character designs by me. Like way back then though, like 2010, 2012 maybe. Wow, found it. All right, keep it to yourself. I know I just told people. I feel like creating something you enjoy is the best route because as long as you're able to recognize what's good, other people will as well. Yeah, but you also can't expect people to just get you, you know? That's why in the end you have to do it for you. I acknowledge that I'm weak in my areas, but I'm picky enough to know is good to me. Yeah, if it's good to you, I mean, yeah, as long as you like... Thank you so much. You just bought the shirt design, Toby. Yours is looking good, so thanks. I need to get me one of those Toby shirts, right? Yeah, acknowledge that I'm weak in the... Oh, I was gonna say MH production. You just have to constantly seek a way to better yourself. Okay, we gotta speed things up. So I think I have enough room for the... Oh, Jerry should be next to... Jerry should be next to Burger Pants. Or what? No, we said it wasn't Jerry, it was Larry. No, it is Jerry. Yeah, it is Jerry. It is Jerry. Yeah, I'm gonna draw Jerry right next to Burger Pants. At least, like, part of Jerry. The part that I can... He has a weird shaped face, so let me see if I can pull it off. Loving the fake. Thank you, Flying Fudge. Bird Monster came out really nice. I appreciate it. It was honestly the easiest one to draw. Let's see if people can gather who this is by just this much, then that'll be like the... This is perfect. This is perfect. Who invited Jerry? Alright, Sundar Plane, here we go. I saved the best for last. Oh no! The first result for Sundar Plane is Sundar Plane Death. What's your favorite character in Undertale? That's a really hard question. You know who I really like? Like, she's not my favorite, but I really like Undyne with the armor on. Because, like, that was one of the first, like, Undertale drawings I saw. Was, like, Undyne, but with her armor. And I just thought that was so cool. Undyne's good, but if I had to pick a favorite, it would be Toriel. Yeah, I think it's Toriel. Jerry was not invited, he just arrived. That's right. When you accidentally look at someone in a room and they don't look away. Jerry, yeah, I think Burger Pants accidentally glanced at Jerry, and then Jerry was like, alright, well, I'm here. Hi, what's up? To be fair, her death animation is the best to be... Oh, no, yeah, I don't... Oh, you mean, like, Undyne, yeah. Yeah, Undyne with, like, helmet armor. That's... Yeah, her helmet's so cool. That's what I'm talking about. Like, I'll show you the first piece I saw. I think it was Gigi drew it. Hold up. It was like one of the really... It was one of the Undertale trading cards for Steam. It's the art they use for one of those. Yeah, this one. Oh, it's so small. Is there not a bigger one? This right here was one of the first like pieces of art I saw for Undertale, and I thought it was so cool. I was like, oh my god, that's amazing. So I really like this design. To be great not to use. Unfortunately, I can't. This is strictly for the fans. I also really like Undyne the Undying's armor. Yeah, that's really cool. What Undertale character do you find the most difficult to draw? Out of the ones that I have drawn, hang on, let me find room for Sundar playing here. Okay, here we go. Out of the ones I have drawn, I would say like Frisk the human, because like earlier I was talking about how it's so hard to capture that like that neutral expression well without it looking too I guess, how do I explain it? Like there's a certain essence you got to capture when you're drawing that expression. Otherwise, it just looks like you traced it. I don't know how to describe like what I'm trying to say. You want it to look more than just like the dashes on when you type. Robotic, I guess. Yeah, like you don't want him. Yeah, you don't want them to look too lifeless. There's something about that expression that I've seen people nail it down, and it looks great when they do. Yeah, you don't want to look too much like that MH production. Mondo Cool, oh god, Adelie. That reminds me, yeah, Mondo Cool always reminds me of god, what dub? One anime dub, and I can't remember which one. Alright, Sundar Plane's the last one, and then we're gonna finish the stream. Even if it's like, yeah. We're gonna call it after that. Dragon Ball. Yes! Yeah, it was, oh my god, it was like either Krillin or Gohan in the Ocean dub. Yeah. They say Mondo Cool. God, that, yeah. I still have a weird sentimentality for that old Dragon Ball dub. I actually have like some of the Pioneer DVDs because they're the Ocean dub. Like the Pioneer release, half of them are still Ocean dub. So I ended up collecting those because why not? Krillin says it and Vegeta mocks him for it. Is it Brian Drummond Vegeta? AKA Best Vegeta? Because I love that dub. Don't they call Dr. Jiro Dr. Jiro? Yeah, Jiro, I think. No, they call him Jaro. Are you gonna post this somewhere when it's finished? Yeah, probably on my Twitter, and then Fangamer will retweet it. It's usually what we do for streams. For stream art. This Sundar plane doesn't look technically accurate, but it doesn't matter. It's a plane that's Sundara. It doesn't have to make sense. Didn't they continue it in Canada, the Ocean Dub? Yes, they did. What's your Twitter handle? Jman Velez. Just like, yeah, it's on the right. And it's my handle for everything. I'm making it easier for you to follow me. No problem, Sanzel. Fire alpaca? Is that a drawing program? I forgot to draw the hat. I have no idea what kind of hat this is. It's a Toho hat? No. See? I didn't want to believe it. Yeah, mine looks like a granny hat. I don't know if it's coming through well. Oh, I see. Hold up. All right. I think I got this. Let's try this again. Yeah, it's got like a waviness to it. It's not... There you go, I think. Please make her blushing. Oh, crap. Yeah, you're right. Wait, yeah, we'll do that with a different tone. Let me get the hat out of the way. This hat is like the biggest mystery of this piece that I must solve. Pumpkalulu has won the giveaway. Hey, Pumpkalulu, get your stuff. You got a blaster. You're gonna get blasted. Okay. This is what I think this hat looks like. Oh, I think this is like a ribbon. It's so weird working so close to the edge like this, but whatever. We deal with it. All right. I think it should be darker, like up here. I think this outline is just like a suggestion of the shape of the ribbon, not actually like... There we go. All right. Windows. This plane needs windows. Alright, and finally, the moment everyone's been waiting for. I think I would be able to see the other wing, right? Like from here. Do you think that there are tiny creatures that can travel in her? Yes. I I feel like I need to add one more thing. Gex. No. Those are for not Undertale fan art streams. Gex is only for like non-Undertale requests stream. I was gonna say we need. There you go. Obviously a single glowing blue light in the background. No. Ah, Tammy, yeah. If I had more time, I would absolutely add Tammy. But yeah, I'm afraid we're short on time. I don't think I could. Oh, you know what? I can sneak Tammy in there real quick. Hold up. I should do like a lightning round, like, who can I sneak in, quick? No, don't be creepy, Tammy. There you go. There's a sneaky Tammy. Oh, damn, you're right, safe. Yo, 5 minutes. Who can we sneak in? What do you think? What do you think can fit into this piece? It's already pretty crowded. Who's Bob? Oh, Bobby. Oh, right. It's... Oh, Bob. Flip the 10 minutes, Bob. Napstablook is good because Napstablook is easy. You can definitely squeeze in. Yeah, I could definitely like knock out a Napstablook. Ah! I did the zoom in thing. Like right here. Guy looking at donut. Spider with flower. The bird that carries you over a disproportionately small gap. Wow. Did we run out of characters? Heats Flamesman. Oh, I love him! It's the guy that gets angry when you're like, you ever heard of me? No? He's like so cocky and yeah, no, I like Heats. I want to put Heats Flamesman somewhere. This spot here looks like you could fit something in, so let's do that. And then with that, I really am done. We had a good lightning round, but it's time to call the stream. No, they're not. No, they're not Undertale. Stop. Look at his smug face. Thank you, Alex, for reminding me of my favorite NPC. He might be a little too squeezed in there. Let me change his. Yeah, let's change him. I think he's a little too cramped. I have a better spot for him though. All right, there you go. So one last touch, one finishing touch, and then we're really done. Wow, I actually finished the drawing on stream. That's amazing. There you go. It is done. Alright. Let me full screen it so people can see. There you go. Yeah, Nina's next up. Next Thursday. Fire Hots guy. Yeah, Nina's next up. Thank you, everybody. This is a very nice feast. I'm really, y'all did good. These were good choices. I'm just kind of like looking through it all. Yeah, there. What a group. What a crowd. Well, there you go. Thanks again, everybody. Yeah, be sure to catch Nina next Thursday at 1 p.m. right here in the Fangamer Twitch. I will be streaming. I might be streaming this weekend, but I usually stream on Mondays and Wednesdays on my Twitch, which is Art of JMB. Thank you again. Undertale's a great game. Happy 5th anniversary to this wonderful game. Really great job. Thank you, everybody. Thank you, Fangamer. Thank you, chat. And thank you, Toby. Let's keep going today, huh? Let's make it a good day. And I will see you guys later.